Okay, gentlemen, all set. All right. Deputy Mayor reminds me I'm reading with bent glasses, so we'll get through this. Okay. Adequate notice of the November the 19th, 2012 meeting has been provided in accordance with the Open Public Meetings Act by posting written notice and agenda of the meeting on the bulletin board in the municipal building, 1000 Route 10, Whippany, Township of Hanover, and by hand delivering, mailing, or faxing such notice and the agenda to the following newspapers: the Hanover Eagle, Morris County's Daily Record, and the Star Ledger, and by filing same with the Township Clerk. Have a roll call.
On roll call, Committeeman Schleifer.
Here.
Committeeman Ferramaska.
Here.
Committeeman Bruno.
Here.
Committeeman Capola.
Here.
And Mayor Francioli.
Here.
5 members in attendance, sir.
Okay. Gentlemen, please rise and join me in pledging allegiance to the flag. I pledge
allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. Okay, at this time, it's customary for us to open the meeting to the public, and the items not appearing on the agenda. So, a motion to open.
So moved. Second.
Moved and seconded. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
The floor is open. Seeing none, hearing none. Motion to close.
So moved.
Moved and seconded.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Mr. Administrator.
Okay. Mr. Mayor, members of the Township Committee, we have a letter from Ellen Poley, Deputy Part-Time Court Administrator, and it reads as follows. This is addressed to Elaine Vitellaro, the Court Administrator. Dear Elaine, it is with a heavy heart that I would like to inform you that I am resigning from my position as Deputy Court Administrator of East Hanover, effective November 23rd, 2012. I appreciate the opportunities I have been given in Hanover, East Hanover, as well as your support. I wish you and the shared court much success in the future. Sincerely, Ellen Poley. May we have a motion to accept the letter of resignation?
So moved.
So moved by Mr. Bruno, seconded by Mr. Capola. On roll call, Mr. Schleifer.
Aye.
Mr. Ferramaska.
Aye.
Mr. Bruno.
Aye.
Mr. Capola.
Aye.
And Mr. Francioli.
Aye.
So accepted. We have, ladies and gentlemen, 3 ordinances for introduction this evening. First is docketed as ordinance number 25-12, amending and supplementing sections 154-7 and 154-17 under Chapter 154 of the Code, entitled Garbage, Rubbish, and Refuse, related to the unauthorized collection of ferrous recyclable metals by scavengers. This ordinance will be further considered for public hearing and final passage at the December 13th meeting of the Township Committee, and at that time, at 8:30 p.m. in the evening, here in the main chamber, any person wishing to be heard will be given the opportunity to speak. It is further resolved that the Clerk Administrator is authorized and directed to advertise the ordinance in full with the notice of introduction in the Daily Record in accordance with law. May we now have a motion for introduction?
So moved.
So moved by Mr. Schleifer, seconded by Mr. Capola. On roll call for introduction, Mr. Schleifer.
Aye.
Mr. Ferramaska.
Aye.
Mr. Bruno.
Aye.
Mr. Capola.
Aye.
Mr. Francioli.
Aye.
So introduced. Ordinance 26-12 is a traffic regulation ordinance making the provisions of Subtitle 1 of Title 39 with various traffic regulations applicable to the Grandy at Hanover condominium development. This ordinance will be further considered for public hearing and final passage at the Township Committee meeting on December 13th at 8:30 p.m. here in the main meeting room of the municipal building. And at that time, any person wishing to be heard will be given the opportunity to speak. It is further resolved that the Business Administrator Township Clerk is authorized and directed to advertise the ordinance in full with the notice of introduction in the Daily Record in accordance with law. May we have a motion for introduction? So moved by Mr. Capola,
Second.
seconded by Mr. Bruno. On roll call for introduction, Mr. Schleifer. Francioli.
Aye. Excuse
So,
me.
Introduced. Our third and final ordinance, ladies and gentlemen, is docketed as ordinance 27-12. This is a land use ordinance amending and supplementing Chapter 166 of the Code of the Town entitled Land Use Development Legislation by amending the regulations for the IB3 zone district and by amending various other provisions to be consistent with the amendment. As a land use ordinance, this ordinance will be now to the planning recommendation in accordance with New Jersey Municipal Land Use Law. At the December meeting of the governing body at 8:30 p.m. here in the main meeting room. And at that time, any person wishing to be heard concerning the ordinance will be given the opportunity to speak. It is further resolved the business administrator, township clerk, is directed to advertise the ordinance in full with notice of introduction in the daily record. May we have a motion for introduction? So by Mr. Pope, second by Mr. Francis. Call for introduction. Mr. Schleifer.
Aye.
Mr. Ferramaska.
Aye.
Mr. Bruno.
Aye.
Mr. Capola.
Aye.
And Mr. Francioli.
Aye.
So introduced. Now, ladies and gentlemen, the next portion of business is the consent agenda for resolutions. We only have 4 resolutions which are listed on page 1 and 2 of the agenda. Are there any questions concerning any of the resolutions? Okay, we have a motion by Committeeman Capola for approval.
Second.
Second by Committeeman Bruno. On roll call, Mr. Schleifer.
Aye.
Mr. Ferramaska.
Aye.
Mr. Bruno.
Aye.
Mr. Capola.
Aye.
And Mr. Francioli.
Aye.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, on page 2, also consent agenda, raffle applications, 2610, 2611, 2612, 2613, and 2614, all for the Randolph Parent-Teacher Organization Council. May we have a
So
motion
moved.
for approval? So moved by
Second.
Mr. Ferramaska, seconded by Mr. Schleifer. On roll call, Mr. Schleifer.
Aye.
Mr. Ferramaska.
Aye.
Mr. Bruno.
Aye.
Mr. Capola.
Aye.
And Mr. Francioli.
Aye.
So approved. Mr. Chairman, members of Township Committee, that clears the agenda of the Business Administrator, Township Clerk.
I think we did it. We got him. I think we got him. Okay.
This is the wild card part here.
Is there, no, wait,
Other business.
hold it. I'm about to ask, is there any other business from the committee at this time?
Happy Thanksgiving to all.
Oh,
Yeah, Bob, that's gonna cut it.
very
To all,
nice.
good night.
Very
Happy
nice.
Thanksgiving.
Happy
Thanksgiving unanimous.
Absolutely, everyone, and a safe, pleasant one with the family. I think this year's Thanksgiving, for most of us, will have a great deal more meaning than ever before when you think about all of those who have been absolutely devastated by this storm. I promised to be short. I'm going to be short, but I want to remind everybody once again, during the course of the storm, you got many emails from the Office of the Mayor, and that were forwarded on not only by myself, but by Deputy Mayor Ferramaska, etc. For those of you who gave us your email addresses, or we had your email addresses, you got such messages ongoing during the course of the storm. If you had Nixle, once again, I'm gonna remind you about that. That's Nixle, Nixle. John, this is Nixle.com. Leadership and trusted notifications for law enforcement and government agencies. This is it separate from our municipal, or this is?
No, it's the site, nixle.com,
Okay,
sign up.
if you had Nixle, you automatically got on your cell phone text messages from us on a local level, and you also got a phone call at home if you had a landline. Highly recommend. We have some like 600 or 700 who have just signed up for Nixle. Many, many more should do the same. The site is easily found going on to HanoverTownship.com's website. You can find a link for Nixle, scroll down to it, open that link. You'll get a message from myself, and you'll get a tutorial as to how you can sign up for Nixle. It is as simple as typing in your phone address for your cell phone, authorizing it, submit. Minute later, your cell phone's going to ring. It's going to confirm that you're that person. That's it. You'll continue to get messages from the township, public safety messages, alerts on anything that happened, including the water main break that we just had here this week. You would have gotten it at the time that it happened. So highly recommend it. And at some point, the township will be putting together a program to acquire your email addresses if you choose to do so. And the benefit of that is, once again, we can put together a global list of our residents' emails. If we have something to get directly to you through email, we can use that. Also be a great help. I have nothing else for gentlemen. That's it? Right? Okay. Motion to open to the public for one more time.
Second.
Open to the public. The floor is open. Anyone like to address the Township Committee at this time, do so from the podium, giving us your name and address for the record. Seeing none, hearing none. Motion to close?
So moved. Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Okay, the floor is closed. Motion for adjourn.
So moved.
Second.
And seconded. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Committee's adjourned. We won.
Well done.